Hi, my attire tells you that I'm on vacation, but even on vacation, I do a lot of work. Right now, which is about 4 a.m. I'm in Bandhavgarh, waiting for a 4:30 jeep, so I had nothing else to do. So I thought I will give you a quote by Charlie Munger or Mungerisms or whatever it's called, and talk a little about each of his. I mean, he's brilliant. There is absolutely no doubt about that. But some of it may need some modification. So let me talk to you about his most famous one, that is about reading. And he says, let me just quote him exactly. In my whole life, I have known no wise people who didn't read all the time. None. And even you would be surprised to see how much Warren reads you and how much I read, and my children think I'm a book with couple of legs and hands sticking out. This is what he says about reading. So let me tell you that today I don't find too many people who read. And also there is another quotation by Charlie where he says where he talks about learning. So I think we have to make that distinction of what Charlie says between reading and learning. I think learning is the key. It's not just reading, because too many people read. I know one girl who invests only in bank deposits. She has read the whole world. She has read Warren Buffett. She has read I think Peter Lynch. She has read all that, but she doesn't do anything. She's too scared. So if you can't invest, if you can't put it into practice, if you can't, I am now convinced that you should read, you should understand, you should implement, you should make mistakes, go back and reread those books, right? That is more useful. So reading is useful, but understanding and implementing have been underplayed, and I don't think it was intentional. What Charlie actually says is, you've got to read, you've got to understand, you've got to implement. But people should not take this and say, oh, Charlie just saying read. People have to understand, because in another case, in another quote of his, which I will talk about soon, he talks about being a learning machine. That's what is more important. So reading is important, provided you read, you make notes, or Kindle today allows you to mark those places which you need to understand better. Go back, talk to professionals, and that is the way you improve your learning. Reading is good, but reading is necessary but not sufficient. Thank you.